Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for coming to the second quarter ceremony for awards and recognition. I'm not going to say much other than like this is supposed to be a party where we recognize people and for everything great that happens here. And it looks like we've got a big lineup today. So good crowd. So we'll get us started, and Tyler's going to run the show. Tyler?
So hey everyone, I'm Tyler Estelle. I'll be the master of ceremony today. Y'all ready for this? I don't know what made them pick me to do this, but since I have the spotlight, I'ma steal the show, amen. So in my other life, I'm a preacher, so if y'all catch some church things, that's what it's about. So we're here to celebrate our coworkers, our friends, for our second quarter awards and recognition. So let's give everybody a round of applause. So we will now begin presenting our first awards, starting with the Length of Service Awards. The VA Northeast Ohio Healthcare System values its employees, recognizes their importance in making VA not just a job, but a fulfilling career. Having experienced and knowledgeable employees is crucial to supporting the VA's mission. To show its appreciation, the VA Northeast Ohio Healthcare System presents our service awards. Mr. Andy Pacina is in position. So now we will recognize our 20-year awardees. Will all of them please stand? We have Blaine Burlingham, 20 years of service. Brad Cascavilla, 20 years of service. Marie Burke, 20 years of service. Adam Went, 20 years of service. Daryl Bell, 20 years of service. John Middlebrun, 20 years of service. Sharon Squires, 20 years of service. Felicia Foster, 20 years of service. Jill Capp, 20 years of service. Nikisha Johnson, 20 years of service. No worries. Natalie Palmieri, 20 years of service. Robert Bankston, 20 years of service. Katrina Carlson Russell, 20 years of service. And at this time, Katrina would come speak on behalf of the 20 years of service.
Hello, I'm Katrina Carlson Russell. I am the daughter of a Vietnam veteran. So working at the VA has been something special to me. So it's really good to see all of the people that come here. And when I started in 2006. I was 21. We were at the height of OEF, OIF, and when you see patients here that are your age or younger, it definitely resonates with you differently. And coming here, working here, seeing all the amazing changes that we have done with closing Brecksville and expanding Wade Park and expanding rural access, it's just life-changing to a lot of people. So I'm so happy to be here for 20. We'll see how much longer I'm here for. I hope to be Sophia from the Golden Girls by the time I retire. So it's been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to do more.
Next up, we have the 25-year awardees. Would you all please stand? Greg Petrella, 25 years of service. My friend Helen Crayley, 25 years of service. Helen would come speak on behalf of the 25-year awardees.
All right, most of you that know me know that I don't like speaking in public. I've been here for 25 years, and I started out the outpatient clinics. The inception of the Painesville Outpatient Clinic, moved over to Lake County. I've been through home-based primary care, that inception, and now I'm with Medicine Service, and I couldn't ask to work with a nicer, more professional bunch of people in my life. Thank you all for all the veterans that work here. Thank you for your service, your continued service. And I just look forward to continuing at least until my 30 years. Thank you.
So I worked in medicine, so I'm one of those nice people Helen talked about. Now we'll have our 30-year awardees. Please stand. Well, I don't need his card. Dr. Robert Bonomo, 30 years of service. Richard Police, 30 years of service. Now Rich will come speak on behalf of the 30 years.
All right, so I'm not retiring. If anybody from GI is here, I'm not retiring yet. Boy, when I started at the VA, I took a pay cut to come here, and all my colleagues thought I was crazy for doing that. And it wasn't about the pay, it was about the mission. Being a veteran myself, it's something I felt very proud to do. It's an honor to take care of our veterans. The VA allows me to not only take care of them, but it also allows me to go ahead and continue to serve as well in the Air National Guard. I love the VA so much. All my health care is here. I don't have any secondary insurance or anything. Once again, I just believe in what we do. And just want to say thanks for the opportunity to not only be a patient here, but also to take care of our veterans.
Now we have our 35-year awardees. Please stand. Murtis Jones, 35 years of service. Marlon Jones, 35 years of service. And Marlon would come have a few words for 35 years of service.
Tyler, I kind of feel like you, I don't know how they got me to get up here to speak, but here I am. First, I want to say thank you for this award. I kind of wrote my thoughts down just so I wouldn't forget anything. So you really don't know how time flies until something like this is acknowledged. So I am honored to be here to serve those that I serve with. So my challenge to each and every one of you is, listen, at some point you guys are going to be up here. Time flies. Enjoy it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Again, I want to thank you guys for this award. So, yeah.
Now we have our 40-year awardees. Please stand. We have Diane Owens Hall, 40 years of service. Now, Diane, Miss Hall will come speak, telling us about 40 years. I need to hear this.
Well, they asked me to speak. 40 years. Wow. It's been an honor. My dad was an Army veteran. He went in after World War II. He since transitioned, him and my mom. I wanted to be in the service like my dad. He's told me no. When I graduated nursing school, I've actually had 2 careers here at the VA. I started out as a pharmacy technician. I worked in pharmacy for 16 years. The staff in pharmacy management allowed me to work and go to school full-time. I got my BSN from Cleveland State. So the other 24 years have been as a nurse. I started out on Ward 42 back in the day. It transitioned to 4A, and now I'm on 3B. I enjoy being a nurse. I enjoy taking care of our veterans. When I retire, I'm going to write a book. I've heard so many stories. I've worked with some wonderful colleagues, some who are still with us and some who have transitioned on. The VA it was probably the best decision I've made in my life. So just thank you for allowing me to take care of our veterans. They mean so much, and I love it here. And you may see me at 45, I don't know.
Let's give all the awardees for service, length of service, another round of applause. Now it's time to recognize all the award recipients of the following awards: the Daisy Nurse Leader Award, the Daisy Nurse Award, Great Catch Award, Employee of the Month, Eye Care Award for Project Excellence, and the Hero Award. I'm gonna read the award description first, then the presenter will come up. The Daisy Nurse Leader Award. The Daisy Nurse Leader Award was created to recognize nurse leaders who fully support their direct care staff as they deeply appreciate and respect the care that the staff nurses provide. These leaders also understand the value of celebrating the impact staff have on patients, their families, through an ongoing meaningful recognition. As the healthcare landscape becomes more complex with increasing demands on nurse leaders, we believe that those who create an environment of compassion and recognition for others strongly deserve to be recognized themselves. That's the Daisy Nurse Leader Award. It was some more, but I'm doing a little fast forwarding. The Daisy Nurse Award. The Daisy Nurse Award is an international award that recognizes the superhuman work nurses do for the patients and families every day. This award gives staff, patients, families a way to express their gratitude for the compassionate environment nurses provide. Their exceptional and compassionate care is demonstrated by the VA's core values of integrity, commitment, advocacy, respect, and excellence. All VA Northeast Ohio Healthcare System RNs and LPNs are eligible for that award. Let's please welcome, let me get the title right. You know, people are funny about their titles. Not saying Natalie is. Please welcome Miss Natalie Palmieri, Acting Associate Director, Patient Care Services, to the podium.
Good morning. So I'm honored to recognize Nick Noggle, Nurse Manager, for being this quarter's recipient of the Daisy Nurse Leader Award. And I'm going to go ahead and read his nomination, which was submitted by Jeff Berenston, the GI Nurse Manager. He wrote, I am honored to nominate Nick Noggle for the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. Nick consistently demonstrates outstanding nursing care and compassion. He provides patient-centered, nurturing care, attentively listening to patients and meeting their needs, which fosters a positive healing environment. Nick combines excellent bedside manners with strong clinical skills and leadership. He stays up to date with best practices, supports professional development, and mentors new nurses in the PBRNR program, empowering his team to deliver high-quality care. A notable example was his care for a veteran with severe PTSD and needle anxiety. Nick coordinated with the GI lab and anesthesia to use a medication. I can't pronounce the medication, so I'll just leave it at that, ensuring a smooth, stress-free procedure without disrupting the schedule. His compassion and expertise surpassed expectations. Nick is highly respected by his colleagues, readily offers assistance, and inspires his team with positivity and recognition. He leads by example and encourages team appreciation. His compassion, clinical excellence, and dedication make him truly deserving of the Daisy Nurse Leader Award. Please congratulate Nick Noggle. Congratulations. Come. All right. And I'm likewise honored to recognize our Daisy Nurse Award winner for this quarter, who is, her name is Sue Kudlowski, Akron Seebach RN. And the nomination was submitted by Terry Kane, LPN. The nomination reads, yesterday Sue Kudlowski approached me about trimming nails for a homeless vet whose toenails were digging into the skin on the end of his toes. I agreed to see him after she explained his circumstances and her fear that he would leave without coming back for treatment at a later date. I also noticed her coordinating other care for this veteran for the same day with other providers and services. On top of that, she asked the veteran what he would like to eat and went across the street to the gas station and personally paid for food and brought it back for this homeless veteran. If this isn't going above and beyond for our veterans, I'm not sure what is. In the 21 years I've been here, this is one of the most selfless acts I've witnessed and clearly deserves recognition. Please congratulate Sue Kudlowski, RN, Akron Seebach. Thank you.
We will now present the Great Catch Awards for quarter one in 2026. Patient safety reporting is important to improving patient care, decreasing adverse events, promoting awareness of possible adverse events, and becoming a high reliability organization. Great Catch Awards are a patient safety continuous improvement initiative to encourage staff to recognize and prevent adverse events. This quarter, we recognize a few employees who received the Great Catch Awards between January and March of 2026. Please welcome Dolly Edmond, Patient Safety Manager, who will present these awards.
We're going to start with January. During his routine pre-surgery check-in, Mr. Nadal Ashram, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, noticed that a veteran's left groin was marked for a right inguinal hernia repair. Recognizing this discrepancy, he immediately confirmed the correct procedure side by consulting both the veteran and the surgical request form. Demonstrating exceptional attention to detail, Mr. Asherim promptly stopped the line and paged the general surgery team. He requested that both the resident and the attending surgeon come to the patient's bedside. Upon further discussion with the veteran, it was confirmed that the intended procedure was indeed on the right side. Mr. Asherim ensured that the erroneous marking was removed and facilitated the surgical team by correctly marking the right side before the veteran was taken to the operating room suite. His vigilance and proactive actions prevented a significant surgical error, ensuring the safety and well-being of the veteran. This great catch exemplifies his dedication to patient care and adherence to the highest safety standards. Please congratulate Nadal Asherim, RN PACU. For February, Mr. T, an elderly gentleman with multiple medical conditions, including AFib and peripheral arterial disease, called the CCC line after experiencing numbness and weakness in his right arm. Due to concerns of a stroke, he was referred to the emergency room where a brain CT scan revealed severe bleeding and midline shift. He was urgently transferred to neurosurgery at UH for a burr hole procedure and blood evacuation. He recovered well and was discharged. Colette monitored his recovery daily, calling to ensure his well-being. About 3 weeks later, Mr. T reported tingling and numbness in his arm after taking his medication. Though he minimized his symptoms, Colette urged him to visit the emergency room. Despite his refusal, she persistently called over the next few hours until he agreed to go to the ER. There it was discovered he had another severe bleed, requiring urgent surgery once again. Mr. T later thanked Colette for her life-saving intervention. Colette continued to support him in his post-discharge, ensuring he had stopped blood thinners and correctly understood his medications. Her kindness, compassion, persistence, and clinical expertise exemplify her excellence as a nurse. Please congratulate Colette Sample-Sheely, RN, Primary Care. For March, an SCI veteran who had been without power for 5 days contacted her to inquire about traveling early for his recreation therapy appointment the next day so he could charge his power wheelchair and phone. He reported huddling under multiple layers of blankets for warmth in sub-30-degree weather, with his wheelchair and cell phone batteries at approximately 20%, and having no nearby family to assist with transportation or provide a generator. After coordinating with the veteran and leadership following her tour of duty, she facilitated contacting 911 to transport him to the VA. She willingly stayed past her scheduled hours to ensure his primary health concerns were addressed and he was safe, as he had nowhere else to go, and the power company could not guarantee service restoration. Her dedication ensured the VA could provide the care our veterans deserve. Please congratulate Aubrey Lash, recreational therapist.
All right, we moving. You doing all right, Andy? All right. Now we have the Employee of the Month Awards for Q1. VA Northeast Ohio Healthcare System strives to recognize individual employees who make contributions in support of the mission, organizational goals and objectives, and VA's strategic plan. This monthly award recognizes outstanding employee efforts during the specified periods as evidenced by their peers, customers, and management. These employees that are chosen for this award are nominated by other VA employees. A committee reviews the nomination and selects the awardees. Now y'all have to give it up for this next presenter because it's my supervisor, Ms. Pam Pendleton. Oh, we can do better than that. Ms. Pam Pendleton.
Thank you, Mr. Estelle. All right, for January, I am pleased to read you the nomination for Tahira Whitsett for the Employee of the Month. Tahira works well with multiple specialties. She is consistently professional and accommodating to the veterans and assists the providers in ensuring appropriate follow-up appointments. Tahira manages multiple demands at the desk with skill and is always pleasant and welcoming to both external and internal customers. She demonstrates knowledge, flexibility, expertise, patience, and professionalism in her daily interactions with staff, veterans, family members, and friends. Luciana Smith, her supervisor, writes that they're always told how Tahira's dedication is evident in her positive attitude and team contribution. Please congratulate Tahira Whitsett, PCAS CSU unit, for January's Employee of the Month. So for February, John Liette and Mitchell Pollan demonstrated exceptional dedication during the Cleveland Arctic winter of January and February. Ooh, was it Arctic? By operating the mobile audiology clinic at the Lorraine Seabach. Despite frigid temperatures and hazardous conditions, they ensured continuous hearing care for our veterans. They proactively maintained safe access by salting and shoveling entryways, resulting in 0 falls or injuries, and escorted every veteran to and from the clinic. Their efforts ensured the delivery of high-quality audiology services even in the extreme cold, preventing any delays in essential care. Going beyond their typical duties, they took proactive measures that benefited veterans, visitors, and coworkers, earning praise from multiple colleagues. Their actions truly reflect the VA's mission to prioritize veterans' safety and access to care during severe winter conditions. Their unwavering dedication and professionalism upheld the highest standards of service, making them exemplary role models for all VA staff. Let's congratulate John and Mitchell from audiology and speech pathology. Our March award winner is also not able to attend due to a meeting. Our time change again prevented her from attending. So our home and community-based care programs support nearly 6,000 veterans who need services to safely stay at home or in contracted nursing facilities. Demand for geriatrics and extended care in Northeast Ohio is rapidly increasing as we help veterans age in place. In January 2026, we added staff to help manage rising demand and maintain oversight. Marina Fouts addressed care gaps by taking on extra work and assisting with new staff training. She increased her caseload to handle urgent and renewal service needs, particularly for veterans with the highest needs. Her support has been recognized and appreciated by new staff members. Thanks to her efforts in training and service delivery, our program reduced gaps by at least 30%. The nominator, Victoria Brown, greatly appreciated Marina's dedication to supporting our aging veterans for her colleagues and providers. Let's congratulate Marina. They will all see this on the recording. Thanks.
Our next awards will be the Eye Care Project Awards. The Eye Care Project Award recognizes projects which exemplify the eye care values, integrity, commitment, advocacy, respect, and excellence. These projects are not limited by topic or source. The project should demonstrate continuous improvement, patient satisfaction, a commitment to caring for veterans. These projects can also highlight research and innovations in care. The actions being recognized have occurred during the past year. The Eye Care Project Award is presented for excellence, strive for the highest quality, continuous improvement, be thoughtful and decisive in leadership, accountability for actions, willing to admit mistakes, and rigorous in correcting them. Please welcome Tracy Squire from the Eye Care Committee to present these awards.
Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to be here to present these next 3 awards, the first one being COPD Pathway, Guiding the RN Care Manager. We recognize an outstanding initiative that has transformed care for our veterans living with COPD. This project was led by Deanna Nussel, Megan Mullich, Para Shakri, Sharon Squires, no relationship, Warren Ward, and Jeanette Scrow. Several years ago, PAC nurses faced uncertainty in managing COPD patients. Tools and approaches varied widely, and some were outdated. This inconsistency, made worse by the pandemic, raised serious concerns in equity of care across sites. The team set out with a clear goal: to create an evidence-based care pathway and training program that would standardize COPD management for our nurses. Their work aimed to improve outcomes, reduce emergency room visits, and ensure every veteran receives the same high-quality care. This was no small task. Over several months, the team gathered and validated best practices, collaborated with a PharmD that was leading a national COPD pilot, reviewed Department of Defense guidelines. They developed a patient education packet, care algorithm, and ultimately CEU-accredited training program. The result, a comprehensive COPD care pathway was delivered virtually to approximately 200 nurses across COPS. This equipped nurses with standardized tools and evidence-based guidelines, improving consistency and quality of care for our veterans. Beyond the numbers, this project showcased the power of collaboration and commitment. Team members gained new skills in education, CEU processes, and project management. They learned that perseverance matters, because while some participants stepped away, those who stayed made a lasting impact. Please help me in congratulating Deanna Nussel, Megan Mullich, Perry Shockey, Sharon Squires, Warren Ward, and Jeanette Scrow. The next project, Improving Supplemental Oxygen Documentation. We are proud to recognize an outstanding team for their commitment to improving patient care and documentation accuracy. This project truly embodies the eye care values. This team identified a critical issue. Oxygen liter amounts were not consistently documented in the electronic health record. The gap made it difficult to capture an accurate clinical picture and track oxygen trends, something essential for patient safety. Their goal was ambitious: to increase documentation compliance to greater than 80%. Before the intervention, compliance was only at 32.4%. After implementing their strategy, compliance skyrocketed to 80.2%. How did they do it? Through education, communication, a creative solution, a virtual keychain reminder, which kept the importance of documentation front and center for the staff. Their work didn't stop here. The team plans to expand this initiative across all acute care units and will review sustainability data. This is a shining example of how innovation and teamwork lead to better outcomes for our veterans. Congratulations to Tiffany McHugh, Rebecca Clapper, Jeanette Hager, Jessica Huckleby for your dedication to the eye care values. Your efforts made a real difference. Okay, and Tashika Clinton. And the last award, the Electronic Transportation System. Before this project, patient, visitor, and family transportation requests were handled through an outdated process. Requests were made by calling a single extension, and details were written on paper tickets. This led to lost requests, long waiting times, and no way to track efficiency or patient movement. The team saw the need for change and developed an electronic transport dashboard, a system that allows multiple users to submit requests electronically, provide real-time visibility for dispatchers, and ensure timely, patient-safe movement across the medical center. The rollout began with the pilot in March of 2025 and full implementation by July 2025. Through hands-on training, stakeholder engagement, and phased education, the team ensured a smooth transition. Today, thanks to their efforts, average wait times are under 20 minutes. Staff can monitor the queue, times, and inform patients accurately. Safety features like behavioral flags protect staff and patients, and leadership can analyze peak times and cancellations to improve efficiency. This project exemplifies our eye care values. Please congratulate Samia Benadala, Chad Stein, Brian Buss, Brian Heika, Holly Holland, and Elise Jacobs.
All right. Can somebody say we made it? No, y'all got to flow with me. Say we made it. We made it. All right. We down to the last award. We will now present the Hero Award, which recognizes staff who advance VHA's journey to high reliability by exemplifying HRO principles such as improving patient care, enhancing workplace safety, serving as HRO role models, or performing well in crisis. Nominations can be made by anyone in 4 categories: clinical individual, non-clinical individual, clinical team, and non-clinical team. Nominations are accepted continuously, reviewed quarterly at the medical center level, then advanced to division, and potentially to the National Hero Award. Please welcome Andrea Macarella to read this nomination and present the Hero Awards. Did I get that right?
I'm very happy to present the first of 3 Hero Awards to our PCU team for the clinical team category. The PCU team identified the blood glucose testing and mealtime administration on acute wards were below the performance benchmark. The PCU team focused on making this a priority to work towards meeting these benchmarks. They worked very hard to have a solid process in place for the safety of our veterans. The team reviewed data focused on educating staff and encouraged collaboration and accountability among the nurses on PCU. By the dedication of this team, they were able to reach a 90% goal, and they consistently continue to exceed this goal with the most recent compliance of 99%. The PCU team worked hard to improve the care to veterans while being sensitive to operations. They worked as a team to achieve this important goal for patient safety. They also showed reluctance to oversimplify by getting to the root cause of the problem. On behalf of the PCU team, we have Manjit Batar, Barbie Tassado, and Gary Jones are joining us today to accept this Hero Award. The second Hero Award we would like to present today is in our non-clinical category. Brian Witten, Kathleen Langman, and Ryan Rossi identified a gap with the CBOC staff not being able to attend safety affair events located at Wade Park. They collaborated with CBOC leadership to come up with a plan to have a safety fair at each of the CBOC locations. They held a planning meeting that included various services to participate in these safety fairs and were able to have their first safety fair in the CBOCs of October of 2025. They continue to have a safety fair every month at each of the CBOCs. Their dedication to establishing a safety fair at the CBOCs has allowed more training to staff. They were able to increase safety awareness among staff by sharing these resources and lowering incidents of injuries, and increasing staff confidence in responding to incidents in the workplace. This aligns with preoccupation with failure, as this is a proactive risk reduction for veterans and our staff. This also aligns with sensitivity to operations by focusing on frontline staff and providing them with resources. Please join me in congratulating Brian and Kathleen and Ryan Rossi for the Hero Award. I am happy to present this next Hero Award to Nadal Ashreem for the individual clinical category. Nadal is a dedicated team member of the surgery unit who discovered during a routine preoperative check that the patient was marked incorrectly for their surgery. He quickly recognized the severity of the error and immediately stopped all preparations and initiated a stop the line procedure that halted any further actions. He coordinated with the surgical team to double check the patient's records and verify them correctly. He personally took it upon himself to oversee the remarking process, assuring it was correctly identified and documented. He reviewed the safety protocols with the team and provided the team with re-education within the surgical service. By Nadal stopping the line, he exhibited preoccupation with failure by his attention to detail and immediate response, preventing a potential catastrophic surgical error. He safeguarded the patient's health and well-being. He also showed reluctance to simplify by thoroughly investigating the error and not assuming it was an isolated incident. His insistence on accuracy demonstrated an unwavering commitment to sensitivity to operations, ensuring that every step of the process was aligned with the safety protocols. Please join me in congratulating Nadal for his Hero Award today.
In closing, congratulations to all our amazing awardees. I truly believe in my own personal life and on my team, if everyone carries a toothpick, nobody has to carry a log. So thank you all who came out to support them. Thank you all. Have a good one.